So after today's news of Iran's involvement, if they become allies with Russia against ISIS, then does that mean de facto we become allies with Iran? Here to discuss, Tammy, Bruce, Rick Grenell, and Gillian Turner. Gillian, let me start with you. News of these sorties overnight. Some folks saying this is the beginning of even more launches. Now, I think we probably should note, I think America knew about it and actually gave some sort of approval to use Iraqi airspace. Nonetheless, though, it makes a complicated web even more complicated.
It does, and you're right to point out that, you know, if Iran is working with Russia and we're working with Iran, are we already working with them anyway? There is an ever increasingly complicated web here, but I think the important thing for viewers to really think about here is that since Russia first launched this military incursion into Syria almost a year ago now, they've been very disingenuous about their motivations for being there. They have said that they're there to fight ISIS and al-Nusra when they're really more focused on killing Syrian rebels who oppose the Assad regime.
Rick, I saw a tweet from you not long ago today on this, talking about Hillary Clinton and not wanting to put boots in ground. Is it the vacuum of leadership on America's part, this is the natural result of something like that?
Yeah, look, no one should be surprised. I don't think Gillian's correct when she says that Russia's been disingenuous. They've been very clear. They stood up and they said Assad should stay. Our policy is Assad should go. They have been extremely clear about standing against U.S. policy. They've also been very clear that they'll bomb ISIS if they want to, if it's kind of in the way. But they are there to prop up Assad. They have been utterly clear about that. The problem that we have is that the United States and the current NSC is ignoring what Russia has been telling us. I mean, look, you got to go back to Hillary Clinton decided to unleash them and put them on a different path. She's also now quoted, I just saw this video where she says her plan all along was to strengthen Russia. That's Hillary Clinton's words. So she's actually being very successful because Russia in the Middle East now is becoming more influential than they ever have been.
Tammy, how do you see this? You know, it is obviously kind of interesting because we do have a president who does, you know, we had the red line of Syria. That was ignored and laughed at. And, of course, Russia is running almost roughshod across the Middle East.
Well, yes, because everybody wants a strong horse. We've heard this before. Obama has abandoned Iraq. Not only did they have to have approval to fly over the airspace, but remember, when Russia first went into Syria, it was clear they had Iranian boots on the ground, and they had to move in through some framework, right? So they've been working very closely with Iran from the beginning here. That's not surprising. We also have learned that there's at least 100,000 Iranian fighters in Iraq, and that's so when it's ultimately when ISIS is defeated, that they will completely control Iraq, and of course that then puts Saudi Arabia's mortal enemy of Iran right at their border. It also moves them a border closer to Israel. So this entire chaotic dynamic is both a result directly of Obama and Hillary. Hillary, the destruction of Libya; Obama, as you noted, the red line in Syria; and of course the abandonment of Iraq. The next president is going to have to deal with this. Do you want one of the people who made this happen have more power, or somebody who's going to go in like triage and fix the situation? That's what the election's about this time.